Okay, so now I've got a new chat room going.
I need to tell them.
So you're going to need to go tell everybody over there.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay, wish us luck.
Okay, I need to say something here.
Welcome everyone. We are live in this chat room. I don't know what our issues are. I have real issues when I schedule these things. Normally when we've ever done live streams, it's on our laptop, and then so this is only the second time we've ever done the cell phone, and I don't know if I screwed something.
Room?
Yeah, tell them. So what we're going to do is Patty's going into the other room that was pre-scheduled, and letting everybody know they're going to have to sign out and pop into this room. So one of these days I'll figure out this whole live streaming thing. So Russ and Carrie from the Roads We Roam have been trying to talk me through it, but it was like when I was signing in, it was just like the other room wasn't there, and yet Patty was in the other room, so we know it was out there.
So where do I tell them to go?
Tell them just to sign out of this chat room, and if they go to another chat room, just log back in, and there's another
sign out from this one.
Yeah, tell them we can't get into that one, and we are now live in another. So tell them just to go ahead and click out of this one and meet us over in the other room. So it's kind of weird that other room, well, I guess there's no actual video feed in the other room. So anyway, there's people coming into this room, which is good. We're up to 16, and I saw Mary pop in. And for the time being, I'm just going to have to read as things pop up here, because until Patty gets out of the other chat that has no video feed. Hey, Luke, Great Family Escape is here. Welcome. Thank you. You found us. We're having some technical issues, but now I think we're rolling. I'm curious, how is the audio at this point? So we are doing something we've never done before. No, Mary, the pups, we debated whether to bring the pups tonight. We're in the truck in the Walmart parking lot, but we were afraid if they started barking, it would get really distracting. Hey, Randy. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Paul up in Canada. How are you? Oh, Patty's put on some mood lighting.
Well, I can't see anything.
Pastor Cassie's here. Greetings. How are you? Oh, audio's good. Cool.
We got a...
Oh, Mark, you did not need to... Thank you for the super chat.
And he did one here,
and
too.
Oh,
right?
And Mark... Yeah, it looks like Mark is super chatted in the other room.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mark. You didn't need to do that. There's actually going to be a package headed your way shortly, Mark. So, Sue's here from San Jose. Welcome. Chris is here. I kind of missed that. And Bob's here. What's up, Bob? How's it going? Randy's here. I saw Randy pop in. So anyway, back to the audio. Russ, I messaged Russ a couple days and asked him about the lavalier mics that they use. We've never used lavalier mics, and we thought with the it might help for these live streams in a car. So Rosebuds Travels here. Katie and Lewis, welcome.
Yeah, hi.
And I think I missed some comments, so are you out of that room?
Hopefully everybody's done with this room.
Yep, I would go ahead, and it looks like they'll figure it out, hopefully.
Okay.
You can always pop over later. So, hey, Joe, up in New Hampshire, how are you doing? You're not late. You're right on time.
Okay,
perfect timing.
You're not late. You're right.
So,
shoot.
Perfect timing.
So we'll turn Patty's. Now, Patty's over in this room. Hopefully everybody will figure out that we're not over there. Hopefully they'll see it. So, oh, Brenda McGinney's in the room. Hey, Brenda, how are you doing? And Shelby out in Shelby and Tina, and let's see, Johnny from Johnny's Journeys. Hey, Johnny, congratulations. Oh, you're going to send me over here.
See it better.
Yeah, Johnny, you're absolutely welcome. Congratulations on the new trailer and the new truck, and hopefully others will go over and check out your video so they can see your adventure. It's going to be getting going. Can't wait to see what you do with your camper. I know you said you got some work to do on it, so I'm going to go back. See, this is normally Carrie's job. We need Carrie here. Carrie's really good. Oh, Dwayne and Deanna are here, the Floros. The Best of Us, the Floros. So for those of you that don't know their channel, you're going to find out about them in Monday's video. So they have a channel, and let's see, I saw Paul. Give me just a second. Aunt Debbie Jean is here. Welcome.
Hello.
And Sue Wiley. I think I said hi to Sue earlier. And Kristen Matthews out in Portland, Oregon. So
wow.
We love the Oregon area. And just catching up.
Make sure. Yeah.
We're getting there. Oh, yep, and Leo's on board tonight. Shelby and Tina and Leo.
Oh, gosh. Hello.
And then I think I mentioned Russ and Carrie are with us from the roads we're on. Oh, Donna Delahanty's here. Greetings from Scottsdale, Arizona.
That's right.
Bet your weather's better there in
bet it's
Arizona
gotta
than it
be
is
better.
here. Phil Hampton from Burlington, Kentucky. That's not too far from us, being that we're up here. TG McFly, greetings. Let's see, who else do we have? Johnny's Journeys. All right, I think I'm getting close. Home on the Ranger, welcome. And Amber Gross is here. Welcome, Amber. So, hey, I'm kind of caught up. So anyway, so the weather here in Northeast Indiana today has been absolutely miserable.
Horrible.
Absolutely horrible. It's been like monsoon season.
We were getting remnants of a tropical storm, they said. It was coming right up the Gulf, right up to Indiana, Ohio, and it has just been flooding kind of rain today. It's just been cold and windy and just not fun.
Yeah, so not good here. But Donna says it's been absolutely gorgeous in Arizona,
my gosh,
which is
I
why
bet.
she lives there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Linda Healy just popped in. Greetings. It says she's on her way back to Maine with her new Vandroid van.
Ooh.
Congratulations on that. Mila's here out in Kansas City, I think.
That's right. I was trying to think myself.
I think you and Larry are in Kansas
I think
City,
that's
right?
what she said.
I hope
thought
so.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a little side conversation. Pastor Cassie says California Electric getting ready to shut down soon due to fires. Windy, no power, up for 4 days. Boy, I hope
my
you guys are
gosh,
safe, you and your
yes.
sister out there in
We
California.
just saw a little thing on the news, the national news we were watching before we came out to do our live stream because we had to come to a Walmart parking
Right.
lot because our internet is so unpredictable. And we were watching a little bit of that, and oh my goodness, hope everything's going to be okay. We saw all the evacuations and the terrible fires, so we hope everything's okay.
Did I say Mila earlier? I meant Mila.
Mila.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mila. I'm scrambling here with this. Bill Cade, it's a hi from Waterloo, raining here too. Is that Waterloo, Indiana, Bill? Weather, Rosebud's Travel says weather is perfect in Houston. Yeah. We had actually talked to my aunt and uncle down in Spring Branch earlier today.
And they said it was just beautiful there
yeah.
today. Not as hot as it had been. They were able to get outside and work in their yard, and we're like, we're stuck inside.
Caroline Wallace it says, hi, just returned from 2 weeks camping at, oh boy, Pymaturing State Park in Ohio. I hope I said that right. Pymaturing. Says very nice fall leaves. Yeah, the drive back through Ohio, or when we went down, was really nice.
Well, even coming home, it was
and
just
coming home up
beautiful.
through Kentucky.
Yeah. More color than I thought, because it seemed like when we left Indiana last week, there wasn't much color. And then in Virginia, there was lots of color.
Right.
And then coming north, we came through Tennessee and then Ohio and Indiana. I just was shocked at all the color, how it just popped. It seemed like over the weekend, at least here.
Yep.
So.
Mary, and this is not Mary getting an RV, Mary. This is just Mary, says she went to New Camp in Sugar Creek yesterday to have a few little things done on our Tab 320. It was beautiful. Mentioned that we bought our Tab with your recommendations, and we were given 2 New Camp mugs. Oh, awesome!
Cool.
How about that?
Cool.
Mention Travels with Delaney.
And you get some mugs.
We better not say that because Mary, that might have been something special for you. But yep, Overland Park. I thought so. We've actually been to Overland Park because I believe that's where Johnson Community College was.
Yep.
That I went and visited their hospitality program a couple years ago.
That would have been 3 years ago we went there.
Yeah. Brenda wants to know, have the fires been around the Redwoods? And I didn't catch in the news report exactly where they're at.
They kept saying Northern California, but I didn't catch the exact location.
So Pastor Cassie will chime in here in a minute, I'm sure on that. So she does say, though, she says, hey, Patrick, how do you like the way your Tacoma pulls your trailer? What does your trailer weigh also? So the 400 weighs about 2,800 pounds unloaded, and you can load it up to 3,500 pounds. It's pulling it great. No issues. And the only thing I've been learning is how I want to drive with it, meaning I'm learning I need to have it in shift gear, And then on any climbs I've been pushing, I have an ECT button that gives us a little more power. But I'm starting to already get used to the transmission and how it shifts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm liking the Tacoma. Luke and wants to know from Great Family Escape, how's the school year going, guys? Only about 3 more quarters until summer vacation.
I'm excited one quarter is done because we just finished one quarter last week. I was like, woo-hoo, 1 quarter is done. And people laugh at me, but yeah.
I don't know that we're thinking about summer quite yet. Well, we kind of are because we're already starting to talk about campouts for next year. But at this point, we're just trying to get through to Christmas, and we're headed to Texas this year. So, anyway.
Yep, exactly.
Let's see here. Oh, Mary from Getting an RV, Mary, they're headed to Brown County.
Oh,
and so she's hoping the weather's going to clear up, and I think it is.
I
don't know about that far south. I know here it's supposed to, so I'm assuming down there it would be.
Yeah, because it's really pretty down there.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you guys are going to love Brown County. Brown County, for those of you not familiar, Brown County is south central Indiana, south of Indianapolis by probably 45 minutes or an hour. And they refer to it as the Little Smokies because it's not really mountainy, it's more hilly, but they're pretty good size hills. And then the little town in Nashville,
it's cute.
It's just cute. It's quaint with shops and restaurants
and things like that you can do. All kinds of fun stuff.
And hopefully your foliage is going to be gorgeous there. So
yeah, it should be.
And then it says, any chance of getting a New Camp coffee mug giveaway? Oh, that Russ and Carrie want to know that. Possibly. I mean, you know.
Maybe.
I've got a couple left over from U Camp if somebody wants a mug that we drank out of. Probably, I know you don't want that. So, Shelby says he thinks the fires are south of the redwoods.
Oh, that's good.
So let's hope,
but
because those redwoods, anyway, I mean, those are a national gem.
Yeah, you don't want fire anyway, but yeah, those are beautiful.
Oh, okay. Bob says, I'm overdriving the audio. Try to lower your voice to a normal indoor voice.
He's got a loud voice.
Yeah. Maybe I should lower my mic.
Maybe your mic should be lower.
Because that's just me getting excited. Okay, I'll try to talk like this. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll work on that. And then Donna Delhunty says she loves the ECT button. So, yeah, this is my first time using the ECT button. And like I said, a lot of this there's so much on this truck that I have yet to learn how to use. So
right, you're still learning.
Yeah. Daniel from Pennsylvania is in the house.
Hi,
and
Daniel.
Gifford Pinchot State Park. So they must be out camping.
Yeah.
So welcome.
And
Brenda had to put her 400 away till spring.
We understand.
Yeah, we definitely understand that, Brenda.
Ours is getting a spa treatment. Ours
Yeah.
is at the factory. I call it a spa. Carl's getting some more maintenance done on Carl, so we can hopefully use Carl at Christmas.
I didn't know there was a Waterloo, Ohio. Bill says he's in Ohio. Waterloo, Ohio. I didn't know that.
Look that up.
We have a Waterloo, Indiana, Bill, that's about 20 miles south of us.
Here.
Bubba Bug is in the room.
Hi. It's a cool name.
I like that name. I know Bubba Bug because he's always in the chats over on Russ and Carrie's.
Right.
And then Pastor Cassie says, no fires here, southern part of our county. However, all grid gets turned off.
Boy.
I'm glad you're safe and your sister's safe.
Yep.
But we feel bad for everybody out there because, again, those fires can be so devastating. Yeah.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a great place for a meet? Mary, Getting an RV, Mary, says, wouldn't Brown County be a good place for a meetup? Actually, it wouldn't be a bad place because it's only about 4 hours for us, so it's a lot closer for us, and it is a cute little area.
It's
so
cute.
Might be something to
think about.
Yeah,
definitely.
Bob says, "Ouch! What happened, Bob?" I don't know. He'll tell me here in a second. Ron and Cindy out in Virginia. Hey,
Hi.
Ron and Cindy. So I don't remember. I think we talked about this in our midweek update. Ron and Cindy bought a Tab 400 recently, and they drove 2.5 hours one way to come out and see everybody at the meetup last weekend.
Right.
So got to hang out for a couple hours, and it was really nice meeting you guys. And hopefully you're going to get some good news on your tab. Unfortunately,
Yep.
they've got a couple issues, and New Camp's going to take their tab back to the factory and get it all fixed up for
Definitely.
them. So hopefully they'll get that done, and then they can get back out on the road. So welcome.
Yeah.
Let me see. Anything north of San Francisco is Northern California to the national news. That was Shelby.
Okay.
So, yeah, probably. I mean, I think that's kind of, there's some truth to that. Phil Hampton says they're headed to Brown County on Monday. Cool.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So, I don't know how long Mary's going to be in Brown County, but you guys can have a meetup without us. And
There's a good ice cream place, remember we went to in Little Nashville. Like, go get some ice cream.
yeah. Daniel Sensenig, is it Sensenig? Hopefully I'm saying that right. They're actually camping in their Boondock Light 400 right now out in Pennsylvania. So very cool.
Cool.
Sandra Linden, is it any easier to back in your 400 with the Tacoma than the 4Runner? No. I mean, I don't.
About the same,
I would say it was
isn't
about. Yeah, I would say it's about the same. I can't say that I've noticed a real difference.
It's easier or harder or anything. I think it's about the same. You can do it on your own sometimes on both. And sometimes I help you. So like last weekend you did it all on your own.
Yeah.
When we left Virginia.
So yeah, I can't say I've noticed as far as backing. I think the biggest difference I've noticed was just on towing in terms of the transmission.
Right.
But in terms of backing, no, I can't say I've really noticed. Now, understand, we've been doing this for almost 15 years.
Right.
So like when we started 15 years ago, I was the worst backer in the world. Like sometimes I would just get frustrated, and our first trailer, as some of you know, was a tab.
And you could unhitch and just roll it into place.
Yeah,
You
it
just
was
push it.
Yeah.
And turn it.
So I would just do that sometimes. But over the years, I've gotten better.
You've gotten really good.
And now I could probably park a trailer on a dime.
I'm sure you could.
I mean, I'm probably not as good as I think it's Mike from the Wandering Wagners, but he's a professional truck driver. So I don't know that I would want to be in a competition on backing with him.
No.
But I would go up against I would go up against Russ.
Russ, you would?
Yeah.
You take on Russ?
Russ and Boone.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. How hard is it to back Boone? Actually, Russ is going to jump in and beat me up here in a second.
Probably will.
Let's see here.
Go ahead, do it.
And maybe there might be some side conversations going on here because there's some stuff that doesn't make any sense to me. Bubba Bug says, I have friends in Santa Rosa and they are close to being evacuated.
Oh,
well, our thoughts go out to your friends out in Santa Rosa.
I can't imagine how scary that would be.
Because what I was kind of reading online is they're just showing up saying,
you gotta go.
Like there's no packing up or, I mean, I hope people that are anywhere close to that are thinking about at least grabbing,
I don't know.
the really important. Well, I mean, I don't know if you got photos or something
family
or
heirlooms,
mementos.
I don't know. You just, it'd be scary.
Oh, Mark says that Karen just ordered her some Redbud suds. And Bob says it's much better. So I'm trying, Bob. Hey, Bob and Debbie, Blue Wave Odyssey are in the room. Thank you so much, guys, for that super chat. Very much appreciated.
So nice.
If you haven't all done it yet, make sure you stop over and subscribe.
Check out their channel. Yeah.
Subscribe, watch their videos. This is kind of becoming the joke because I always talk about Bob's boots. There's an episode from, gosh, Bob, I don't remember how long ago that was, but Bob bought some new boots, and I just think they're the coolest looking boots. So I'm always telling people Bob has the sharpest boots on YouTube, probably anywhere.
Oh, okay.
But, and I was just watching I think it was your most recent video where you guys were answering the RV question challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of similar to the one we had done about a year ago. So we enjoyed your answers on that. And as far as Karen, I hope Karen loves her Redbud suds. So just so everybody knows, that video was not a sponsored video. We just love Aubrey, who owns Redbud suds. She started her own business. And she has a few employees now. They're a true small business over in Canton, Ohio. And I love it because not only is she trying to grow her business, but she gives back. And we just love small businesses, especially ones that give back to the community. So, and then her new bar, Flow, 50% of the proceeds from that bar go to preserving the Great Lakes. So we just try to help Aubrey out any way we can. So I know most people think like, why would you promo something if you're not getting paid for it. That's just the way we are. If we really love something and we really love someone,
We're gonna help somebody.
yeah, we don't care.
It's not for the
Yeah, I mean,
money.
I'm not gonna lie. Aubrey has given us a couple free bars.
Yeah.
Along the way, but it's not. It's not anything. We appreciate it though. I don't want to make it sound like we don't appreciate free bars, but we also buy bars too.
Oh, yeah.
So, let me see here. I'm going to. There's some side conversations. Wait a minute. Princess had 10 teeth removed Tuesday,
Oh, no.
as in Randy's Adventures Princess. So, hey, look who just. Okay, now. See, I got to quit reading up there.
Yeah,
because,
don't read up there. 'Cause
hold
you
on.
get
But
confused.
April, welcome. I
Hi,
saw.
April.
I saw that.
Probably April Tommy.
Oh, and Donna says she's going to have to take a. Yeah, it's April and Tommy. Donna says she's going to have to take a class to learn how to utilize her Tacoma to the best. That's me, Donna. I'm
You're
going to.
still learning.
Yeah, I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, and because I know there's some stuff on here, especially if we get into situations.
Oh, Bubble Bug.
Oh, Bubba Bug, thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for that super chat. Way too much. You did
Too
not need to do
nice.
that. And that's going to pop up on my. That's how far behind I am.
That's okay.
He says, "Gas for travels. You are so lucky to have an intelligent and beautiful wife." That I am. This is
Thank
definitely
you.
when they talk
I
about
like Bubba Bug.
when they talk about better halves. This truly is my better half.
Thank you,
So,
sweetie. What do you want?
yeah. What do I want? See, now I zoomed down because I want to see that. So, and again, if I miss anybody's comments, please just retype them. I apologize. Let's see. I was right there. The Tacoma, good volume, showing up well. Crazy lightning. Oh, is there lightning or is it just cars?
Might be cars going by.
It could be cars going by. It could be we've got a little light down here to try to put some light in the truck.
Patrick kind of looks ghost-like.
Yeah, I know.
He looks kind of ghostly over there.
The light in your face makes you look like Boris Karloff. Joe.
You do have some funky things, though. I see.
Yeah,
over
it
your
could be my
glasses.
glasses.
Here, maybe if
okay.
I tilt it just down a little bit.
Okay.
Here, let me try.
Well, now you're making me dark. I don't care. All right. Google says Sonoma County evacuations. That's from Donna. Gerard's in the house. Hi, Gerard. Welcome. And so is Roy. He says, hi from rainy land between the lakes. So it's a lot of places are getting rain.
It's right up in the Midwest, I think.
Shelby wants to know if we have any update on the Alder the battery. No.
Not yet.
Because my guess is, Shelby, they haven't even looked at it because we
They're
didn't.
so far behind.
Yeah, and
on
we
their
didn't
work.
have an appointment. So we've just told Austin whether it's done or not, I'm coming to get it around December 14th.
Yep.
So that we have a week to pack before Texas.
Yeah.
But if I know Austin, he'll figure out a way to work it into a schedule and get it done by then.
Well, and he mentioned to you, didn't he, that the R&D department?
Yeah. So the issue is the Aldi, he said, is going to be a real simple fix because most likely it's a bad regulator. So they'll just probably change that out and see how that.
But the battery thing with the lights flickering.
That's the one that because it only happens real periodically, it's harder to figure out. So he said he's going to get R&D involved, and the good news is they'll take care of us.
Yeah,
they're
they will.
so
they'll figure it out.
Bob says Boris Karloff, good one. Let's see here. So Princess is on soft food, but vet says she has many left, so that's good. Our puppies went to the vet today, and they
got a good bill of health.
Yep,
They had a lot. They got their nails trimmed there just because we were there. And Wade and Truman came in at weighing in at 21.
Yeah,
Yes.
21 pounds for Truman.
And Bessie weighs 12.8. They said they were healthy, and the vet's not too concerned about her heart murmur. The other vet saw her last time. They had their partner saw her this time, Bernie, and he said it's the same. He would gauge it the same that she did, and he wasn't too concerned. They always ask, "Is she sluggish?" We're like, "No." She attacks her brother all the time, keeps up with him, rolls him around all the time. So that was a good thing because we were a little worried because she had this funny cough, and every now and then, and they told us it was a reverse sneeze. I've never heard of a reverse sneeze.
No.
And that it could be common. It's not anything weird. I'm like, okay.
Nope.
So it was interesting, but we had a good
reverse
visit.
sneeze.
A reverse sneeze. But we had a good visit with the vet, so they're good to go. They're good to go.
Ron and Cindy. I think Ron and Cindy, I don't know. I think I already I think you knew I saw you, hopefully. I'm getting lost in my... Mary says, don't tell anybody about the snakes in Brown County. Honestly, we've been to Brown County. We've never had an issue with snakes. I
Nope.
hear people talk about snakes, but I wouldn't worry about it. And Brenda says, where's Brown County? Again, that's in...
Southern Indiana.
Yeah, south of Indianapolis, about an hour.
It's real pretty there. Hilly.
Mary says those New Camp coffee mugs are lovely for soup. Got an impromptu tour of New Camp Factory. Already got the camper.
They would be good for soup because they're bigger, and I think they've got a good weight to them.
They're nice.
They're nice with a good handle.
Greg wants to know, how was your average mileage per gallon while pulling your TAP 400 with your 4Runner? 11.5 average. If I would slow down to
That's the key.
55 to 60 miles an hour, I could get as high as about 13 miles to the gallon. When it was really windy out, I would see it drop down to 10 miles an hour, but consistently over like this 8,000 mile trip we did this summer with the 4Runner, 11.5 almost always average.
Yep.
So, and I did love the 4Runner.
We love the 4Runner.
777 Cretbo, welcome.
Hi.
Says, posted my before and after on our floor replacement on our 2005 Tab on the Tab form. Turned out unbelievable. Hey, awesome. Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
That had to be a chore. Living the Good Life RVing. It says, hi guys, we are free to catch you live stream. Finally, my 94-year-old grandmother has me busy. Oh, I bet. Welcome. We're glad to have you in the room.
Nice. What happened there, Shelby?
Oh, Shelby, Tina, thank you. Didn't need to do that. Actually, that was probably from Leo.
That was probably from
Poor
Leo.
Leo's not going to get treats this week because of that. Thank you. Didn't need to do that. It was appreciated. Tony Rogers, hi, Patrick and
Hi.
Patty. Love your YouTube channel.
Thank
Hope to
you.
see you on the road someday. Owensboro, Kentucky. Welcome.
We're not that far.
Yeah, we're not too
Kentucky.
far. We should do a Kentucky or Southern Indiana meetup sometime. Camp out.
That would be nice. I'm sure you'd have lots of takers for that one.
Gerard says, I can barely back up a car without a trailer. Yeah. It's funny, when I had my Toyota Tundra, I had so much trouble pulling into parking spots with that because it was so big
Huge.
that I used to back it in everywhere. I don't know why, I always found it easier to back in. So.
It was like driving a big rig to me.
Oh, getting an RV, Mary says, Patrick, you're making me laugh with the competition with Russ. Yeah, my new thing is I tell everybody Russ is my Hawaiian brother
yeah.
from another mother.
I like when you tell him you had me at Musabi's.
Yeah, so the other night, Russ and I were having, we do a lot of either talking on the phone or
They're on the
texting.
phone all the time.
And
they're like this.
he made the joke about,
I'm out.
he said he had dropped me for another channel. And then he said, no, I'm joking, that you guys aren't even YouTube friends anymore, you're just friends. And I texted him back and I said, you had me at Musabi. Because Russ, for those of you who don't know, Russ and one of our friends, Chris, are always playing this movie game where they throw out lines from movies and then try to figure out what movie it is.
I wouldn't be very good at that. We don't watch enough movies, but we know that one. You had me at Musabi's. You had me at Hello.
I apologize if, I apologize. See, I start these sentences. I apologize if I miss your comments. Then I'm going to move on. Crossroads Bandits here, which is Crystal and Bo.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys, welcome. So make sure you check out, and we're going to be featuring. We've got a lot of channels.
Yes,
we're
we
so
do.
backed up on channels to point out.
Help, yeah.
But Bo and Crystal are full-timing now in their New Camp Tab 400. We met them a year and a half ago at our first U Camp. They were in a 320, and they just recently upgraded to a 400.
Yeah.
So Crossroad Bandits, or Bandit, is their channel name. So go check them out. And I saw something here about backing up. I think it was Gerard. I said that. They couldn't do it. And then I saw somebody else posted. Oh, Living the Good Life RVing says, I was top of my class backing up a bus 100 feet.
Oh.
That's impressive.
Because I've been in a school bus many times, and I'm always like, please let the bus driver know what they're doing. That's a good thing.
Hey, Jackie's here. It says, thanks again. Jackie says, thanks again for a great weekend at Grayson Highlands.
Oh, you're
Hope you
welcome.
can make a trip to Vermont workout next year.
That's
yeah,
the plan.
Jackie, I think Vermont is...
We're already in.
I think it's going to happen. What we're going to try to do, though, is, one, it'll be a weekend earlier, most likely.
Yeah, just so it coordinates better with my school, with our fall conferences. So this year was kind of tough for me because at a conference before and after, and I was pretty dead
Yeah.
the other night. So if we go a week earlier, like more like the second week of October, the weekend,
Right.
when we think the foliage, we
And,
went out there.
the foliage pops in New
Quicker.
England quicker. So, and then the other thing is a lot of the campgrounds, that'll be their last weekend
Yeah.
open up
They
there.
don't stay open
So
as late.
what I'm looking for, and I think I found one, I need to start making some plans, but we're going to do a commercial campground, which, you know, I'm not a big fan of, but I think it'll be better because we are learning that we need backup plans for things like weather.
Yep.
We need pavilions and things like that. The other thing is I do have some contacts in Vermont, so I'm going to, over the next few months, work to reach out. Hopefully I'm going to get Cabot on board to host the wine and cheese reception. Hopefully I'm going to get Baird Farms on board to host breakfast. So I think Vermont is going to be an epic
You're putting
camp
epic on
out.
it already.
But Jackie, thank you guys
Pressure.
for coming to Grayson Highlands. It was great having you there.
It was so fun, even though the rain came.
Oh,
we still had
Bob
a good
says
time.
his Redbud Suds from Blue Wave Odyssey says his Redbud Suds got delivered yesterday. It says, but we're in St. Petersburg. Yeah, I hope you guys like that. I think everybody, I hope everybody who's ordering Redbud Subs loves it.
as much as you do.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Shelby says, I guess I need to send you a photo of my custom boots. You do, Shelby. I want to see. That's going to be the new thing. Everybody's going to start sending me photos of their boots. And then
thought I was
here,
a
I
shoe
finally am
person.
getting to April's comment. She says, hi, Patrick and Patty. Nice to see you both. We are on our way to Winthrop for a quick overnight after a day drive through the North Cascades. So it's funny because we were talking about Winthrop this morning because we're trying to think where else we can have campouts next year, and a lot of our travel plans are so up in the air because of the log cabin. But I had mentioned Winthrop, not that we would necessarily have a camp out there, but it might be a place we'd like to go
visit,
because we didn't get to Winthrop
No, we
this
didn't.
year.
And we hope you're feeling better. We
Yeah.
saw on Instagram, I think it was your post about Tommy not feeling well and you not feeling well. So hope you guys are doing better.
And Jurgen's here from Jurgen's Journey. Jurgen, I hope I'm
Jurgen.
saying that right. I think it's Jurgen.
I think so.
And we just watched your video, Jurgen, on the 10-question challenge.
yeah.
I love watching those because everybody does a little different style.
They do.
And really enjoyed yours
Yeah.
as far as just
Well,
some
we
of your
played
answers.
along. We were answering
Yeah.
as you were asking the questions, we would answer what we would do.
Okay. Because you getting an RV, aka Mary says, promo because you are kind in giving people, your teachers, some of the best people in the world. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you so much.
We really do try. We're not perfect by any stretch,
No.
but Deborah Sleeth. I hope I didn't mess up your name. It says Rod and Deb from Worcester, Massachusetts say hi.
Hello.
Give 4 thumbs up for your Vermont meetup next October. Oh, good. So
4
maybe you'll come and join us then.
I love
We'd love to
Vermont.
have you. Yeah, I think Vermont will be good because number one, we'll get hopefully Joe will come over, New Hampshire Joe. I think he's willing to cross the state line.
You think so?
I know he does because he's always sending me pictures from Vermont and the Vermont Country Store. But there's a lot of people up that way, and the biggest issue for us, Vermont, during the school, but we've done it, is we'll only be able to be there so the way it'll work is we'll leave on a Thursday night after Patty gets off work. We'll drive to Batavia, New York, spend the night at the Walmart.
Yep.
And then we'll be in the state of Vermont by lunchtime.
On Friday,
So that
Friday.
means Friday night will be the wine and cheese. Saturday, I'm thinking maybe a group, if anybody wants to, we'll go up to Waterbury and go to like Ben and Jerry's. There's Cabot Creamery, Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, Cold Hollow, Cider Mill, and then that would be the potluck. And I'm still thinking about who we could get involved with the potluck. But I've got a friend, Mary, at Mad River Taste Place, and I'm hoping maybe Mary can hook us up with something special.
Something
And
yummy.
then Sunday morning, we would do a pancake breakfast with Baird Farms, and then maybe go over and tour if anybody wants to go over and see their operation. But then Patty and I will need
We'd
to be
have
on the
to
road by
head
about
out.
5 o'clock on Sunday night so that we can drive the rest of the way on Monday.
Yeah,
But
that's how it works for us.
this might be the most planned out
I think it is.
this far in
we
advance.
We kind of know a lot about it.
We've been to Vermont, and
a couple times in the
and
fall.
I take students up there
in the spring.
In the spring, so I have contacts there, which makes it so much easier.
Well, it's like when you know the lay of the land and you know what's going on, it is a little easier to plan.
Oh, Pastor Cassie says she's had some time in the luxury stargazing chair, and she gives it 2 thumbs up.
All right.
Very, very comfortable.
I did not know she bought a chair.
I did. She had messaged me or left me a comment.
Aren't they nice?
They are nice. They are very expensive, and I'm not going to lie, they're not for everybody.
No, but my goodness.
Right.
You could take a nap in one.
And honestly, there's things we wish we could afford.
Yeah,
and we always just say everybody prioritizes what
works for you and what you want. Yep.
So we kind of splurged on those, and we're glad we did, because we think they'll last us a really long time.
Right.
But I definitely would understand somebody who says
it's
absolutely
expensive.
not.
Right.
Gerard says, I don't know about Toyota, but Jeep has training videos for owners on their website.
Oh, cool.
He's learned a lot from those. More than he says he had trouble staying awake reading the owner's manual. That's the problem. A lot of these owner's manuals
dry.
and they don't necessarily give you a lot of hands-on information.
No.
So
I can see that.
Let's see here. Let's see. Love the midweek update thumbnail. Patty's expression is priceless. That's from Randy.
I didn't know he was going to use that.
So
we were just goofing around.
That was goofing around, because for those of you who don't know, that Russ and Carrie did their RV Odd Couple Exposed.
Yeah. So I was just,
the joke was, when are they going to do a Travels with Delaney Exposed video? And I said, let's provide them the thumbnail. And so Patty posed like she was covering up parts. And I sent that to Russ as a joke, and then I ended up using it for the midweek update. So,
because see, I'm at parent-teacher conferences, and he's sending me, because I had no parents at the time, and I was just checking my phone. All of a sudden, he's like, "What do you think of this?" Is the thumbnail, and it's me. I'm just like, "Oh no, he's using that."
So and one of the things I'm learning, Patty and I were talking about this tonight. So midweek update, which was 2 days ago, I guess, has doubled the views from Monday's video on Redbud Suds. But I'm thinking the thumbnail, I mean, I hate to say it, a lot of us hate clickbait, and I don't think that thumbnail was clickbait per se.
It was goofy.
It was goofy, but the Redbud Suds, I had this gorgeous picture of all my soaps laid out, and then that video just didn't do well. So I do think the thumbnails play a part. So anyway, Rosebud's Travel says, "Where's your camper?" I'm not sure if that's for us. We're actually at home right now. Our camper is over at the factory getting worked on.
Yep.
So we're unfortunately not camping.
No, because today I thought I need to go out there and do some stuff in it, and I'm like, I can't.
And Gerard says those intermittent problems are the most difficult to diagnose. They really are, because
it's just random.
And trying to figure out
what the cause is just crazy.
Mary says Austin's so nice, and he's really good to him. Austin's a great guy. Everybody at New Camp that's why we love New Camp.
Everybody's so friendly.
I mean, they're just I mean, I was so when I dropped it off, I went over and met with Carl and Julie in marketing. We had a little impromptu meeting. And we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden, here comes Allison and says, "I thought I heard your voice," and gives me this big hug. I didn't get to go up and see Elsie because we went out to lunch, but that's just the way people are at New Camp. Once you go there and you get to know them, you're like family, and everybody's always welcome at the factory, which I love. So. That's a comment. Some of these are in between people, so I'm just trying not to miss anybody, but. Miss Chanel has her first teeth cleaning, and she will need to get a baby tooth removed. It's always worrisome when our little ones have to go to the vet.
Do they have to put her under for that when they clean?
I don't know. April, are they putting Chanel
Delaney
under?
Delaney never had her teeth cleaned like that. I have a feeling she has to go under to do the teeth.
Bo and Crystal say their dog does the reverse sneeze as well.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
We hadn't heard of it till today. We were kind of worried there was something with Miss Beth's heart, but they as soon as we described it, then they had us go to YouTube and pull it up, and we're like, yep, that's exactly what it is.
They had examples of dogs doing the reverse sneeze. Her whole body is involved in that sneeze. And I guess my instincts were right on, because I picked her up, and the vet we watched on YouTube said to put your hand under their muzzle, and he said to actually plug one of their nostrils so they have to breathe out instead of breathe in. I didn't do that. I just picked her up, and I was rubbing her chin down here and closed her mouth, not meaning to, and she calmed down. So I goes,
Carrie
I
says
guess I
Billy
did.
does it too. I don't know why I assumed that was Carrie typing that comment. It might have been
Yeah.
Russ, but
But yeah, it freaked me out because yesterday, it had been like, a month ago she did one and then random. But yesterday she had done it 3 times during the day. And we were like, oh boy. But we were glad to hear that it wasn't anything to do with her heart at all. So,
Joe says they had a Bichon with a heart murmur and lived 14 years.
oh,
That's good
yay.
news.
Well, they didn't say to do anything yet.
No, they said it hasn't changed. So
Yeah, it's the same 2-3 grade. It's the same, and she's so active. They're like, okay. So we thought maybe like in April, because we got to get their summer pills. Maybe we could have them just check her heart again, and maybe the other vet this time to see what they think and compare notes and if we need to do anything in the spring. So
Mila says they had to replace the fan on their Aldi
Huh?
in the 400-year fan. I didn't even know there was a fan
No,
on the Aldi because of it being radiant heat. You mean the pump? I don't know. Maybe there is a fan, and I don't know.
I don't know.
But then she said they also took our advice and got the high altitude kit installed. Trust me, when you're trying to sleep at high altitude, you'll thank us because otherwise it sounds like a freight
train under your bed.
Yeah. So.
Or I thought it was some animal digging, like underneath, because we were on gravel, and I thought, oh, I could just envision like in our house a coon digging, but
Yeah.
freight trains.
Loud.
Loud
And
digging.
Bodie's here. Bodie Miller from
Hi.
South Carolina. He says it's rainy there, which
Oh,
just like
well,
here.
Yeah, it's rainy here.
Brenda says my small dogs have had reverse knees, especially Missy, my palm.
Okay. Well, they are. Delaney was a medium breed.
Guess who's here?
And
Adam.
Adam.
Adam's here from Florida. Hey, Adam, how you guys doing?
So maybe it's a smaller breed. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just glad to know what it is now.
Mark wants to know if we have TWD coffee mugs. We actually do. You can order them through our Teespring shop, and you can find that either on our website where it says TWD merch. That'll take you to our Teespring shop, or below all of our YouTube videos now, our Teespring shop is listed there, all the products. Here's what I'll tell you about them. We bought one when we first launched those. We each have one. We use them in the camper. What I will tell you, they're really nice mugs. They're just not very big.
I wish they were a little bigger.
Yeah, I wish I could make a bigger cup of coffee in
Like
them,
a
but we do
taller or
like them,
something,
and
yeah.
that's what we use in the camper. But I want to warn you, they're not a huge, like real deep.
You're always testing like the handle. You and your mom used
Yeah,
to always
it
grab
has
the
a good
handle.
feel in my hand, yeah.
You're always like, good feel mug. I'm like, okay. Whatever you say.
So yeah, okay. Oh, Shelby says, had to use my card. You know how kids are. Leo's broke. Yeah, he loaned Leo some money.
Yeah.
So we know, yeah.
our
Bubba
dad-
Bug says Russ is so cool. He is so cool.
Yeah, we got cool friends.
We do have cool friends. That's the only reason we might even become close to cool.
Yeah, I'm not cool, no. The kids actually called me grandma this week. I was like, you gotta be
Blue
kidding
Wave
me.
Bob. That's how I'm going to keep the Bobs, so we know.
Separated?
Yeah. So Blue Wave Bob says because I was bragging, he's going to brag a little too. He can back up on a dime also. So.
Can he really?
Hey Bob, this
need
could
a
be fun.
competition.
When we all meet up sometime, when our paths cross, we can have fun. We can do like backing up competitions.
Let's get it on video and everything.
So I wonder if Bob would be willing to put those boots on the line. They probably not my size. I got big
Well,
feet.
10 and a half, right?
10 and a half, yeah. So, and Jurgen says backing a long wheelbase is easier. Yeah, I will say when we had the 35-foot fifth wheel, that actually backed up so much easier than a single axle trailer like our TAP 400.
Yeah, you'd always say, this is so much easier.
Yeah, because they just track right where you want them to go. April says we sort of copied you guys and got a black truck. We got a short bed to make it easier to park. Yeah, congratulations on your new truck, April. Yeah, gorgeous truck. We saw pictures on Facebook.
Now, I'm curious, what color tab did you go with this time? Because didn't she have the red before? The red trim? They had red trim because it had the cute little outside.
Oh yeah, April. What did you end up getting?
scheme?
Maybe she doesn't want to tell you. It's
Maybe
gonna be a
it's a
surprise.
surprise.
So
I know what if I could change the color of Carl, I know exactly what I would do. I would keep it secret. I might have.
Johnny, you gonna go meet up with Randy and shovel your way to the fire pit? He says he wishes Randy was closer. You know, Randy does some serious Like we talk about cold weather camping. Randy is the cold weather camper.
We always said we wanted to do it, but then when it comes time to get out there in
Yeah.
that cold, we're like,
You know what? If Randy was closer and she would shovel for us, I would probably
maybe,
go.
right? Poor Randy.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep.
She doesn't want to do that.
Oh, now Russ is talking with Shelby about how they can have an entire conversation with movie quotes.
No, I'm sure.
The Floros say they're game for Vermont next year.
All right.
Be some great video footage for you. And the thing is, in Vermont, like, because Patty and I can only stay because of
So
work,
long, right.
but if anybody can go for an extra couple days,
It's worth
I
it.
would recommend
There's so
it.
much to
The Vermont
see.
Country Store, King Arthur Flower, Keechee Gorge. And the beautiful thing about New England is everything is so close.
When was that cute little town?
Stowe, Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Which one you want?
I meant
yeah. I mean, we could
Woodstock.
just
Stowe, the beautiful churches there. When you can go see the Trapp Family Lodge.
Trap Family Lodge. So if you're a Sound of Music fan,
Well, and there's some cute, like, I call them farmers market type things where you can go get pumpkins and cider, and it's just pretty. The hills are there, and all the maple trees. The maple trees out there, the colors are so vibrant against the blue sky. It's very beautiful.
getting an RV, Mary's trying to get the scoop on Monday's video out of me. She says, "Can you have wine and cheese receptions, or aren't you banned in all parts?"
That's a good one.
Not giving it up, Mary. You got to wait till Monday to find out what happened.
That's a good one.
Let's see here. Joe's excited about the trip. Ron says, I like the fact that you get a bar of Redbud Suds with your new camp purchase. It's really cool. We love our bar and we'll be ordering more. Yeah, and honestly, that's how we
started.
That's how we started was Aubrey is kind of like an ambassador like we are for New Camp, and she has some deal worked out. I don't know the details, but every new camp product comes with a bar of Redbud Suds.
Well, and a shuffa, right?
Yeah, and a shuffa.
And you didn't know what the shuffa was.
I thought the shuffa was just
Just a package,
packaging
yeah.
and threw it away, and we used the bar of soap without the shuffa the first time.
You burn through shufas sometimes.
Yeah, I've burned through a couple shufas.
I want to get the thing with you, like the water bottle thingy.
Yeah, so they have this. Aubrey sells it, screws onto a water bottle, and then it makes like a shower out of a water
that way,
bottle.
like last weekend, well, we made our
would've
own
worked
makeshift
great.
ones, but we did the same thing, but the lid kept popping off. We had our water issue, but I want to get one of those.
Hey, Wanderlost is here, and they said the snow is starting in South Dakota.
Oh my gosh, snow.
Yeah, actually, we were talking on the way here tonight. A little snow. We're kind of getting excited.
I think I'm getting into the spirit because our Sirius XM, they've started music on Hallmark. Not that we've listened to a bunch of it, but yesterday, because I had the day off for fall break, we listened to a little bit because we heard it was on. And then, my goodness, on TV, the Christmas commercials already. I think they're kind of pushing it, but it's like, ooh, a little snow.
Randy says that's too close to home. Randy, that means the snow's coming to you if it's in
Yeah.
South Dakota, because I remember we left South Dakota and we were in Minnesota pretty quickly. So,
Yeah.
oh, you'll love it. You get your shovel out. and-
She'll just have fun.
Yeah. Deborah says Vermont in October should be amazing. It should be.
Hopefully.
I think it's going to be. Like I said, we're going to do it. We're going to do Vermont. We just have to nail down the dates and a campground so people can book it, because unfortunately Vermont books up very quickly.
Well, that's their season. That's, and we've been out there, and it hasn't been too crowded, but we know the roads not only are pretty, like, not very many people on them, and there's lots of people traveling around looking at the trees.
Oh, 777 Crepbo says, everyone hit the like button. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. The like buttons, that's something I should just share, whether it's on our channel or any channel. Things like hitting the thumbs up button, or if, or you hit the thumbs down button if you want, because either way it helps creators, because it shows the algorithm that you're engaging with their channel. Leaving comments helps, and sharing videos. If you like a video, share it to your Facebook page, share it to Twitter. Those things all help, because one of the things I've really tried to do is help out other channels. And so that's just a tip. If you want to help out your favorite channel, whoever that is, those are things that will really help them out that doesn't cost you anything. So Deb and I used the Redbud Says this weekend for the first time and love it. That's Daniel out in Pennsylvania. Cool.
It's good.
Glad you like it. I tell you what, that's the only thing I use anymore.
When I use it, I have sometimes eczema really bad in the winter.
Donna says yes, the
helps me.
manual, and she's got a bunch of Z's. You put her to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Deborah says I got Sleeth right, which is their last name, but I
Okay.
butchered Worcester. It's more like Worcester. For us locals. Gotcha.
Well, I don't know.
I
if
bet
I
they
can
have some
repeat
chowder.
that.
Chowder.
Chowder.
I got to quit talking so loud here. But
You are
chowder.
getting louder again.
I'm getting louder again.
Whisper.
Sorry. If you want to watch funny old movie, watch Baby Boom with Diane Keaton. I think this might be a side conversation, but
I've seen that movie.
Wanderlost, please keep snow in South Dakota. Brenda's in Minnesota. Hi, Patrick and Patty from Crestline, Ohio. That's Mike. Mike, I'm sorry, I'm screwing up names now. Anatra. Mike Anatra.
Just Mike.
Crestline, Ohio. Welcome.
Yeah.
We are currently. Bo and Crystal say they're currently in Nashville and they're on their way to the Grand Ole Opry to see a show.
Awesome.
Hey guys, have fun at the Grand Ole Opry tonight. That's awesome.
Someday we're going to get there.
Thank you for joining us this evening, and hit us up anytime you need help.
Someday we need to get to the Grand Ole Opry. I want to go there. It's on my bucket list.
Ron says, this is Ron and Cindy says,
Okay.
I love the alcohol abuse on Friday, Patrick. Breaking a whole bottle. Oh, you mean
Oh my gosh.
you mean this Friday? I thought you meant at our meetup. Yeah,
What a
I was
mess.
so sad about that because our friends, Kathy and Fred, had brought that bottle back from their travels out in Colorado
Yep.
for us as a gift. And I had just set it down. I was setting up the camera and the little tripod we use, and I just kind of moved my shoulder, just barely caught it, and I could literally see it going off the bar and just couldn't react quick enough, and it just shattered glass everywhere.
It took a little bit.
Yeah, and
We had to get the pups in the
it smelled really
in their
good.
crate because I didn't want them stepping on little shards.
Yeah.
And but yeah, we got it cleaned up, but it smelled really good. And on my fingertips, it tasted pretty good. That's what I got from it. But yeah.
Deborah Cadabra says she loves Redbud. Says she gave gift sets for Christmas last year and would like to get some of the flow bars. Yeah, and those flow bars won't be around forever
No.
because that's those special collaboration bars. But and I seen Aubrey posted today. I think she's already raised like $300 for
wow.
flow. So
That's good.
and she's just launched. So
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
let's see here. Keep scrolling down. Yes, April says she does have to go under.
Okay.
The question is, Chanel have to go under to get her teeth cleaned. So
That's
I know
their
I'm
pup.
really behind here. And Chanel also does the reverse sneeze. So we really learned something today about this.
Yeah, we did. Good luck, Chanel.
And Donna says her 2 Shih Tzus get knocked out every year for their teeth cleaning. So, oh, hey, William's here from
Hi,
Camper
William.
Life. So for
Ooh,
those of you
yeah.
who watched our midweek update, you saw our interview with William
Yep.
from Camper Life. And you can check out their channel. They are full-timing,
Yes.
currently in a small Class A motorhome. Although, listening to one of your most recent videos, it sounds like you have some possibly upgrade ideas.
Upgrade you're going to do to it.
And I'm with you on the Tiffin Allegro. That would be my option if I could afford one. I can't, but
Yeah.
let's see who else is here. Sorry, guys, I'm just scrolling
That's
through.
okay. Hey, the rain's letting up.
Oh,
here.
New Hampshire Joe. I want to mention this because he says here, New Hampshire Joe says he was in the military for 10 years. And
Oh,
thank you
wow.
to anyone and everyone who's been in the military.
Yes.
We really appreciate your service.
That's great. Amazing.
So I wanted to just share that with everybody.
Wow.
Let's see. If you guys are interested in planning a tab outing in scenic Franklin County, Indiana, which is near Brookville Lake Reservoir, I would gladly help coordinate. That's Greg. So, hey, Greg, we may do that. We may do something. I don't know when. Maybe,
I'm not sure yet.
yeah, spring, early summer.
Maybe,
But that's
maybe.
great to know. We'd
Yeah.
appreciate the help. Because sometimes it just helps when somebody knows the area
Right.
to help us. Because the kind of the model, I guess, that I have now for the campouts that seems to work is we always do the wine and cheese reception the first night. And then we do a potluck dinner where we provide some kind of meat.
Yeah.
And then we do a breakfast. But the other thing I like to provide is something each day that people could do if they want to.
Yeah.
Like a winery
Right.
tour or a farmer's market.
or
Yeah.
yeah. something in the area to go do.
And it's like in Oregon this year, it was Debbie helped me, Debbie Falls.
Helped.
But it was kind of like a complete shot in the dark. The things I picked out, luckily they were good. Yeah.
And she was like, "You picked good things." So, but yeah, you had done your research.
And Gerard says the same thing. He's had several dogs over the years with the reverse sneezing.
That is crazy.
And they were freaked out the first time. So
Delaney and Maddie never.
Oh, hey, our friend David up in New England is
David.
here. And we're home. We're sitting at the Walmart in our hometown.
Because our internet's kind of.
Because our internet's so bad.
I mean, it could be good, and all of a sudden it just goes away. So we didn't want a chance losing it with the live stream.
Yeah, David, it's raining here. Although it has actually stopped. Like it's down to just a.
It's just
light.
windy,
It's just maybe windy now. It has rained here all day. It's been like a monsoon, and yeah, not good at all.
No.
Let's see. Brenda says my Papillon buddy lived to be 14 with a heart murmur. So. Oh, April says she's down for a backup challenge. So maybe we'll do that, April.
April,
if we get out there, because right now, I mean, you know, if I have my way, we're going to get out at least to the Montana, maybe Idaho, maybe Eastern Washington area next summer. But it's kind of up in the air. I can't commit to those yet. But we could do that. We'll have a camp out there.
Have a channel.
And, yeah, that would be fun. Oh, April says they are getting silver with black trim. So that's going to look great with your new black truck.
That'll look nice. Very nice.
Oh, they're not doing any graphics, so they can customize it.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Put Chanel on it.
Pastor Cassie, she says she's sending a gift soon for those at home snowy evenings at Tall Pines. All you need to add is a cup of hot cocoa. Well, you don't. Thank you. You don't need to send us anything. What we want is for you and your sister to get out here so we can treat you.
And we can get the fire going and be some cocoa and make you want to sit in front of the fireplace. That's their dream, isn't it?
Yeah, just like White Christmas. I want to make it perfect.
And luckily, maybe it'd be lightly snowing outside, which is always so pretty in the winter.
Okay. So Shelby says backing up competition sounds fun. I think I started something.
Oh.
I should warn you, I'm pretty good.
Oh boy.
And no placing bets on boots though. Okay. Somehow Shelby, I have a feeling you might be better than me. I don't know why. I think maybe I put myself out there saying I was pretty good. Now everybody's gonna show me how wrong I am. Oh, hey, Lou's here from RV Habit. Lou says I don't like cold weather camping. Well, I don't like cold weather, so it makes sense. Yeah, we don't either, Lou.
If I'm inside my cabin, I'm good.
Our idea of cold weather camping is hitching up the trailer and heading south.
That's right.
That's our idea of cold weather camping. So, Gimpless, my wife and I are purchasing a Tab 400 from Gerzeny's next week.
Ooh.
You were a big influence. See you all out there on the road. Well, congratulations. I don't know which location of Gerzeny's because they actually have 4 locations. So John, who sold us ours, was at the Lakeland location. Yeah. Oh, Bob says, Blue Wave Bob says he's game for Vermont. Is it in October? Yes.
Yes.
We're thinking the second weekend in October, probably. We usually do like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, David, the Cabot Cheese Outlet's over there in Keechee. So depending on what campground we go with, and I've got like 2 or 3 I'm looking at, what I want to do is reach out to them because I really want to find a campground that will set aside maybe 10 to 15 sites, whatever we think we'll need, where they can hold them till people make their reservations. And then I think the other thing is it needs to have a pavilion.
Yep.
So
gotta have a place.
After last weekend,
have a place where we can all go in case it's kind of windy or rainy, or especially rain. Yep.
William says no cold weather for them either. Yeah, and if I was full time, we wouldn't be in cold weather.
No.
So you guys are smart. Randy says she agrees Russ is awesome, but Carrie's pretty amazing too.
She is.
I would agree. Carrie makes an amazing macaroni salad. So, and she made some for the camp out.
And it was gone quick.
We ate that so quick. They didn't make it to the camp out because if you watch their video, they were having some issues with their brakes.
Right.
But we met up with them at a Cracker Barrel, and I got my macaroni salad.
That's right.
Patty and I fought over it. Let's see here. Sally Richardson says,
Hi.
love Red Bud Suds. She's getting her second order. Oh,
Okay.
and you got the water bottle shower too. Yeah, I want to order one of those.
That's what I want.
See, no wonder you didn't like reading comments last week. This is tough trying to stay
It's
up.
a little tough.
Carrie, I tell you, I don't know if Russ and
I
Carrie
give her
saw it.
kudos.
I give them props.
She is
Carrie
so
is good at
smooth
this.
and so calm. Like, she stays so calm, and I'm always like a little panicky because I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Or
I know, that's me.
And then when other people, they make comments amongst themselves, which is fine. I don't want to like get all involved in, so it's hard. It's tough. She does a great job.
April says the simple shower is amazing or awesome, so that must mean she has it. That's
Okay.
that from Red Bud Suds. And Shelby says the rules on alcohol in state campgrounds varies from state to state, but you're okay in Oregon as long as you're not a crazy party. So I will just tell you oh, I can't tell them?
No.
Okay. They have to wait till Monday.
do.
Okay. April says it was snowing in the North Cascades and it was
Oh,
beautiful.
I
I
bet it was
bet it
pretty.
was.
There's something about snow on a pine tree. That's all I'm going to say. It's pretty.
Oh, here we go. Gerard's got a devastating factoid. Maria Von Trapp was 25 years younger than her husband and only 4 years older than his oldest daughter.
Really?
There you go. There's a little known truth. Wow, is it really that time already, Donna?
It is.
Donna's giving us a sign. Well, I'm going to finish. So I'm going to finish trying to get caught up here, and then we'll wrap this up. I didn't realize we were coming up on an hour. This has been.
Donna's so good at that.
I know. Lou says he always hits the like button on videos that he watches. Says if I don't like the video, I don't hit the dislike button. Well, supposedly, Lou, actually
dislikes help
hitting
too.
the dislike button actually helps more than not hitting it, supposedly. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. And then Wanderlaw says, I always hit the like button because I know how much work goes into making it. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I don't give the thumbs down because if you make these videos,
All
you're
the
right.
time.
You realize. So I'm just kind of walking through here. What are you talking about? No. Well, Mark, if the question was for us about Vermont, it's not this fall.
No.
We're looking at next fall.
October.
But that could be a discussion that I'm
You're
not
missing, but
seeing.
we're thinking ahead for next year.
Yeah. Blue Wave Bob says to RV Habit, nice channel. Yeah, we've been big fans of Lou's for, gosh, a long time. Ever since we started.
Yeah.
We've been following Lou. Lou's been following us, and he's got a great channel. Sally says she took her service dog in training camping in their 400 this past weekend, Maumee Bay. Oh, we know Maumee
Really?
Bay. Yeah.
I like Maumee Bay.
Yeah, we've camped at Maumee Bay
Yeah.
before.
She probably got wet.
Here's a football update. University of Michigan 17, Notre Dame 0. Thank you,
Ooh.
Mike, for that update.
There you go.
And Pat Kruger is here. It says, hi, you two. Where are you now? Just turned you on YouTube. Warm and raining in Florida.
We're in the Walmart parking lot.
We're in Indiana. We're home. But because our internet's so bad at the house, we came into town and we're sitting in the Walmart
Well, we had
parking
to
lot.
get our Five Lakes.
Our
little
Five Lakes
drink.
coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to get caught up here to wrap this thing up.
Okay.
A tab meetup next year in Indiana sounds interesting. That's Deborah Cadabra. She has a 320 and lives in Northeast Illinois.
Okay.
I think we probably should do something close to here next year, partially because we live here.
Well,
so,
and if it's during school season, that's what I'm going to call it, school season.
yeah.
It's a little easier for us to get there.
Yeah. Joe says there's a lot of glass blowing studios in Vermont you can visit. Yes,
Oh.
lots of maple syrup farms, although we're partial to Baird, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of great maple syrup farms.
Well, and I'm always hoping I'm going to see a moose.
Goodbye, Jurgen. He says he has to say
Bye.
good night, but he enjoyed our live stream. Thank you for stopping
Yeah,
in.
thank you.
Ron says let's do a backup challenge after the Friday wind down. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Mike Nielsen says hello from Missoula, Montana.
Hi.
Welcome.
We know
We
Missoula.
know Missoula. Very gorgeous out there.
Beautiful.
Just trying to get caught up. Solar panels be added to the 400 at the dealer. If your dealer is comfortable doing it, absolutely.
Sure.
I would just talk to your local dealer and see if they have added solar panels before, but they should be able to. Karen Ritz says hi. Bella's also doing the reverse sneeze, or has done
I
it.
didn't know it existed.
Bella was sporting our
Yes.
Summer of Sunday
So
pin.
cute on her little coat. She looked like a little bear.
Oh, Pastor Cassie said Sissy says yes to coming to Fall Wine Lodge.
Yay!
Yeah. Even if you want to bring the train drops
okay.
off right about 15
pick
minutes
you
or
up.
15 miles away.
We can pick you up.
Yeah, Lou says the same thing. He's like me. He just can't give a thumbs down to
No.
somebody. So I gotcha. Gerard says, have a good day. You're getting the rain we had 2 days ago. Hopefully, it isn't too bad for you. Okay. And then I'm almost to the bottom. Good night, Camper Life.
Good night.
Jordan says, hello. Hi, Jordan.
Hi.
He's new to our channel. What's the channel about? We are basically an RV channel.
Yep.
We are not full-timers
Nope.
like a lot of RV channels. We
We're-
are weekend warriors.
We're teachers.
And we're teachers, which means then we do have some time in the summer.
To do
So typically
adventures.
we will have travel videos during the summer months, and we do a lot of RV gear reviews in the winter months. And then every Thursday we do our midweek update where we just try to share with you what's going on in our life. So thank you for stopping by tonight. Hanging with Herky's here. Hey guys, how are you? Congratulations, by the way, between the your trailer company giving away a trailer on The Price is Right, and then you guys also getting that shout out on that Disney Facebook page. That's awesome for your
That's
channel.
cool.
So for those of you who don't know, go check out Hanging with Herky, another RV channel. Excellent. And Jordan says, adorable haircut, girl. So there you go.
Thank
She
you.
just had it done too.
I just had it done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sham will appreciate hearing that.
Sham will. She's my hairstylist.
Jordan says he used to live in an RV out in Arizona. So
Arizona?
all right, Arizona, yeah. Living the Good Life says good night, guys.
Good
And I
night.
think we're just about wrapping up. So thank you, everybody, for stopping
Yes,
by.
thank you so much.
We really appreciate it. This has been a fun live stream tonight. It's
went
gone very
fast.
quickly. And sorry about the mishap
Oh,
early
geez.
on. Not sure why we couldn't get on to the
We need some
original.
education on
but,
how to do that easier.
But hopefully we're getting better. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a great evening. Have a wonderful
Yes.
rest of your week. And don't forget, Monday night, check out what happened at Grayson Highlands. Okay, we'll see everybody on
Bye-bye.
down the road. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.